Coal is donated by the load. I guess it's time to build a road. Hey everybody, I'm the Bigglesworth, and welcome back to another episode of Playing with a Fullstack. Now I thought I would just run over here and see if anybody's been using the lava bucket exchange. I had made quite a few trips to the Nether. I'll show you this. All of this. Oh, that was a lot of buckets. And it's a good thing that we got the iron farm. Nope, that's empty. That's empty. Oh well, you know how it goes when you start a business. Sometimes it takes a little time to get your name out in the neighborhood before people start using it. So it's okay. We'll let it sit there. The good thing is I've got it stocked up and ready to go. But I know for a couple of episodes that I have told y'all about this iron farm. And I want to show y'all. It's not rendering too well. I think, oh, there it goes. Yeah, the server's been acting a little weird today. So stuff is not loading as fast as it normally would. But I'm going to run over here. There it goes. That thing is massive. And we're not going to go up there today. I'm going to show you the other part of it. It's really cool. Where'd it go? Oh, see that line right there? That is a beacon in town. And that lets us have run. Or like move real fast, or whatever they call it. I don't know the name of it. Let's see. Oh, so we got Golf House, Turtle, Tickler, Moshmo, and Piggy. We're all on the server today. We're actually getting kind of busy. And let's see. What is the effect? Speed 2. There we go. Okay. I knew I'd figure it out eventually. Yes. So, it used to be that little ender face was a room where all the iron got stored when I first got on the server. But since then, Moshmo, I think it was Moshmo. If not, forgive me for saying wrong. Oh, swirly. I think it was Moshmo. He built this area, this collection area. Now, can y'all guess what's in all of these chests? And when I say all of them, I mean all of them. Watch this. I'm just going to start randomly picking chests. Look at this. Can you believe how much iron this is? I mean, oh my gosh. And I wonder if it's still in here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay, yeah. I had spent some time crafting a bunch of iron blocks. I mean, look at this. It's just, okay. Piggy's crazy. I mean, that took like 30 minutes to make all that mess. I finally was like, okay, that's enough. I think I got the system cleared, and then I came back like one day later, and it was just full again. So, I mean, like I said, more iron than you would ever know what to do with. But that's a good thing, because that means less time spent having to cave for iron, and more time spent getting to hang out with you guys and show you cool stuff around the server. So, we're going to make our way over to the construction site. And you might notice something. Yep, the crane is gone. City Council said enough is enough. You've had your crane long enough. You've got your wall up. Crane can go now. So we had to take the crane down. But that's okay because we got the important part done. We got the foundation laid. We got our walls up. And I think it's about time we're going to start assembling the roof on the inside, not on top. Just like putting in the structure for the inside of the roof. But the first thing we've got to do is a project that we've been working on since day one of the server. The pavement project. So I'm going to go take a look in here. I've heard from several different members on the server. So we got our coal blocks in here. And nice, a bunch of coal ore. So I'm going to go ahead and put all this coal ore in my inventory. And I've got me a Fortune 3 pickaxe with efficiency 4. So that's going to break up nice and fast. However, we're going to up the stakes. Because over at the witch farm, I have got a beacon. And that beacon is set up to give me haste, which is going to let me use my pickaxe even faster. So I'm going to make my way over to where that beacon is. I'm going to set up all these coal blocks, and I'm going to get to breaking them. So let's see how much coal we can get out of this. I'll meet you over there. Alright, everybody. I know this area is starting to get to be a very familiar sight, isn't it? I think I've been over here almost every episode. But here's a site you haven't seen. What? Check that out. Oh, man. That is all the coal blocks that was donated to me so far from all the people on the server. And, first off, I want to say thank you very much to everybody who's donated. This is going to a worthy cause. It's going to help the town look better. We're going to look like we got some real roads. We're going upscale. So, I got no idea how many coal blocks this is. I didn't even bother counting it, but I do have my efficiency 4, fortune 3, and we got our haste 2 beacon that's going. So I'm going to do a little time lapse, and I'm going to let y'all watch me destroy all of this and end up with a ton of coal so we can get started on paving roads. Alright, everybody, got a bunch of coal, and let's check it out. Can you believe that? All of that coal. See see how 9 pieces of coal makes 1 block? Yeah. So that's all that I got. Wow, this, I'm not so sure I should have picked building with coal blocks. This is going to be an awful lot of coal. So, oh, what's this? Pig. Here's some help, turtle. Wow, nice. Thank you very much, Mr. Turtle, or Miss Turtle. I'm sorry. I think it's the first time I had seen her on the server was tonight, and I get my genders mixed up sometimes, so I do apologize for that. But so this area is about to get demolished because we are about to start putting the official road down. And I'm going to go with this design, this andesite and the half slab stone, trimmed with cobble stairs, and then it's going to have the coal blocks in the middle. But with the lamps being so high, I had done some tests in a creative world just to, here, I'll show you this. This is a pretty cool little trick. So see how I'm looking down? And do you see where it says light? 0 sky, 0 block. Okay, I'm going to move up here. I think that's something it does on lower half slabs. Okay. Maybe that's how it's calculating so that way mobs don't spawn there. But here, I'll step up. So see how it's 15 sky, 11 block? Okay, so what that's telling you is that right now the sky has a light level of 15 and the block I'm standing on is level 10. Now, I checked the wiki, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's around light level 7 is where mobs start to spawn. So the trick is to get nice fancy lighting going and a nice road, but you can't have any spots where the light level gets below 8. Now, I messed around with a bunch of different lamps, and the problem was that the lamps, that it was almost ridiculous. It's like it had to be every 3 blocks for how high it is, because the way that lights is in like this imaginary circle in 3D. So it's what you would call a sphere. Exactly that shape. The same thing that Sheep over there is building, a sphere. And so in that spherical shape, the further you get from your light source, you know, the lower the light level. So what I decided to do is every so many blocks, I'm not going to use a coal block. I'm going to use glowstone. And then I'm going to put a black carpet on top of it. Now, if you're walking and you're staring at the road when you walk by, you'll notice the carpet. But after I built it, what I did was I tested running around on the road and just kind of glancing around. And I almost never noticed there was carpet on the ground. And it's great because the carpet lets the light through. The light level stays really good all the way, I think, to this spot right past the little sidewalk or the little trim, whatever you want to call it. So it solved my lighting issues, and it's going to let me make a road that's going to look nice and black, but we're not going to have any mobs spawning. But remember how I showed you the other day underneath here how it's just water? Yeah, I don't want to lose these coal blocks. And if I ever need to tear up this stuff and do something else, I'm not so sure I want to lose it either. So I'm thinking about going underneath and like paving underneath with dirt. But I don't know, that's a lot of dirt. And I know that there's some other projects going on that need dirt from the witch farm. So I might forego that. But I'm going to get to tearing up some of this road, and I'm going to get to, you know what? I think I'm going to hold off on the coal because we have got to get a paver in here. A paver is a machine that's going to put down the coal, and it's going to smooth it out for us. But today we can get working on the trim. So I'm going to bust up some of this trim. I'm going to try and see if I can get this length right here done. Just, you know, because right here, this is so small, it's kind of hard to tell what it's going to look like. But I'm going to clean up this area. I'm going to make one stretch, and then I'll bring you back and kind of show you the idea that I'm going to do. Okay? So I'll be right back. All right, everybody. Here we go. And I'm not going to look over there yet. I'm going to kind of travel this way. What I've done is I've gone ahead and done the trim that way, and then where it turns diagonal and goes that way, and then the line down the middle. So, and I figured I'd just, you know, run through here and kind of let you see. Oop, there goes the super run. Woohoo! Kind of let you see what the trim's going to look like. A little bit like that. And like I said, it goes that way. Yes, we finally fixed that mega pothole that, you know, we have no idea how it got there. But, you know, the road crew has come through and fixed it. But here's all these corners in here are going to end up looking like this. And I've got to kind of work out, you know, the light situation, make sure that no bad guys can spawn in here. So I have to calculate that. But I've got a plan. Don't worry, Piggy's got a plan. I usually don't start something unless I got a plan. But you see that in the distance? Oh, yeah. Check this out. I got Optifine. We're going to zoom. Whoop. Check that out. Uh-oh. What key am I hitting? Oh, I'm stuck. Big fail. Total fail. Okay, we'll just do that. We'll do this the normal and correct way. So here's the trimming. Kind of like our little sidewalk and a curb. I've tried a few different ideas trying to make something look like gutters. But I can't really come up with something that looks good. I can get things to look like gutters, but they're kind of, I don't know. But here we go. The paver has moved into town. Check that out. So, we've got us a little bit of road going, and it's coming through, steamrolling it down and making it flat and compact. So, now I've just got to go all the way around, start filling it in with coal blocks. Which is probably a bad idea. I should have picked black wool, but, you know, that's the way it goes. So I've got my unbreaking efficiency fortune. It's got a few hits left on it. So I figured I would show y'all another part of Spawn you've never seen. Now, I love when I hit that. It's like, boom, like a takeoff like a racing car. So cool. So here is the access entrance to all the different levels that are being hollowed out. I'm going to take you into, I guess, what I would call the grand entrance. It's the one that's a little more spectacular. And check that out. I love how you can see the ocean. I don't remember where Twin Pines is. There's like secret hidden stuff underneath people's houses. Ooh, and something there too. I might have to check that out. Yep, our little enchanting area. I don't know if I'd ever shown anybody this area. Just pumpkins and cactus are growing in these really cool farms. I don't know why somebody hasn't put watermelon down here. It could go in there too, I guess. But anyway, totally getting distracted as usual. A little bit of a cooker, I guess, for what are they cooking up? Oop, somebody's making nether brick. All right, we'll just pretend like we didn't see that. So here is the grand entrance. This is a little project that's been going on secretly underground. You ready for this? Check that out. Oh, somebody's crazy. They are digging all of this. Uh-oh, gold. If this was UHC, you would be mine. Oh, and that is what we're looking for. Let's zoom it in. See that? Coal blocks. That's what I want. Coal. Oh, and there are some there. Man, we're gonna definitely get that. But let me get you down here so you can see what I'm talking about. This is the mine. Now, these people, they're just like me, and I love this. No stinking little mine for us. Just like my solo Let's Play, they've got this place all jazzed up. I love it. So we've got like communal furnaces here and some like mega furnaces or mini mega furnaces or something. And then, just a bunch of random stuff that got stored down here. I suspect this is probably one of the first things that got built on the server. So it's kind of like, little communal storage. But I really like how they did this with the nether wart. Just some, discontinuation of pattern here. I might have to fix that. Because you know how Piggy is. He's always looking for a way to help out. That's kind of odd. A long tunnel, and then mining shafts right next to it. I wonder what they planned on doing there. But anyway, oh, nope, I thought I saw coal. So, what I think I need to do, is you, mister, you too, little riding a chicken, come here. You go bye-bye, and you go bye-bye. Oh, nope. Oh, well. Whoops, did I do that? But, okay, whew, thought I was going to fall into something dangerous there. So this is what we want. So we're just going to start breaking this up. And I think this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to run through these mines. And you know how it is. You get to a point where you don't need any coal anymore. You just run by and leave it. Well, guess what? Piggy needs it. Oh, yes! Score! That's what I'm talking about. So, that's not good. Oh, let's see. Can we fix it? Jump and yes. Okay, good. It never was. And except for y'all. Y'all saw it on camera, but it's okay. So anyway, like I was saying, I think what I'm going to have to do is run through all of these tunnels and look for coal and start hacking it up with my fortune pick so we can get more coal. Because I don't know if I have enough to actually get very much of the roads going. So... but it's okay. We got a lot of people on the server, and I know that they all like to help out. We're a community. We work together. And I think once I show them that I'm serious about getting this road going, they'll all kind of get involved. They'll all pitch in, and we'll start seeing more coal showing up inside the truck. So I think I'm going to hop in here. Maybe, maybe not. Yep, there we go. I'm going to hop in here, and we're going to get to paving. So... no controls. Come on, Pave, remove it. We got work to do. We got roads to make, and I don't need to break you. So, I think I am going to get some gas in this thing, and we're going to get this thing paving. And I will see y'all in the next episode of Playing with a Full Stack.